winter internship, summer internship, you still get experience. What are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? I'm here for my internship. Sit down, grab a coffee, grab a drink, and let's chat. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Nicole and I'm so happy you clicked on this video. So I've gotten this question a lot and you guys know I am doing an internship series. So I am going to be talking to you guys about the differences between a winter internship and a summer internship from my personal experience. Everybody's experience is different. And background, I am in audit, so that's what I do in public accounting. I am not in tax, I am not in advisory. So I am talking specifically from my experience as an audit intern in 2016, which was 4 years ago. Can y'all believe that? 4 whole years ago. This is gonna be a super quick and short video because there wasn't too many differences. All right, so the first major difference, of course, between a summer and a winter internship is the differences in seasons and therefore the differences within the work schedule. Winter internship, you are working from January through April, which is roughly about 4 months, and you come in to help the team out during busy season. It gives you exposure to busy season, to working those longer hours, to having more client facing interaction and being on client site, obviously that is one of the major differences. I was on the client site a lot more during my winter internship. I was interacting with the client a lot more during my winter internship, really helping dig deep into the testing. Of course, I was just doing basic testing. Pretty much the longer hours and more exposure to the client was it. Summer internship, I was still working on client site. I did not have as much exposure to the client. It was more so just working with a team. Because I was working at Big Four, we were not doing employee benefit plans or things like that like most teams in public accounting work on during the summertime. I was on an oil and gas client and I was helping out with some upstream, midstream, and downstream projects that the audit team had going on. And then my other engagement, I was doing a lot of translating work and getting ready for interim work. So I was busy, but I was not as busy as I was during winter internship. So I think the most that I worked in the summertime, I would say, is probably 50, maybe 45 to 50 hours is the max that I ever worked. But I did have other friends who interned with me who were on clients that summertime was their year end, so that was their busy season, and they were working the 60-70 hour weeks and getting more overtime. Beside the work exposure and the hours, however, you're still interning, you're still learning, you're still working with teams, getting that exposure of how to work with teams and how to engage with clients in a smaller scale. So fortunately for me, I was never that intern who was not known by the client. I always made sure to speak up when I was in the audit room, just speak up when the client ever came in the room, introduce myself, and just allow the client to know who I was. And during any lunches that we had with the client, I always asked questions, always spoke up, and just made myself personable. Similarities would be, of course, besides just exposure to how audits work, exposures to the main areas that interns and first year staff test, such as cash, AP, AR, things like that, the less riskier areas. So exposure to that you're going to get as an intern, at least within the audit side. Of course, when it comes to tax or advisory, I'm really not sure, but I can definitely pinpoint you to some great professionals in those areas that could be able to assist you with those kind of questions. Overall, I think I really enjoyed both experiences. I'm very happy that I was able to do both internships just because I was able to see the raw and the real of how accountants in public accounting work during busy season. And then I did get to see the lax side in working in the summer as well. It was more happy hours in the summer and just more kind of a chill, lax vibe. There were pretty much for the most part of the day, as long as you grinded during the 8 to 5 or 9 to 5 hours, you're pretty much done work by 5-6 p.m. and in the January busy season, yes, it was a bit harder in terms of like work, but really helped me learn some good work ethic and really helped me see how the team does under stress, and to see if that's the type of team that I would like to work with, and if that's the type of firm and environment I would like to work for. I will say this difference actually that I did have was my winter internship was for a mid-tier firm, my summer internship was for a Big Four. And with that, my winter internship, since it was a smaller firm, I was actually in the nitty-gritty helping prepare the financial statements. So even though I was an intern, I was acting as a first-year associate during busy season, and I was helping actually doing the financial statements preparations, versus at the Big Four, you didn't really get to see that whole entire process. You're focused on one or two areas of the audit, which is why you have a much bigger team. And another difference is that in the Big Four, you have a bigger team. So I think the smallest team that I had during my internship was about 7 of us. So there was actually 2 partners. Yeah, so 2 partners, senior manager, senior staff, and myself. So there were 7 of us, and it was a smaller private client. And then my big engagement, there was, I'm pretty sure there was roughly about 20 of us on that one particular team. For my winter internship, because it was a mid-tier firm, it was a smaller firm, I was on a team of the partner, senior manager, the senior, the staff, and myself. It was 5 of us total on that engagement, but it was usually me in the audit room with the senior and the staff. The senior manager had multiple engagements, so he wasn't always out there with us on the engagements, and the partner always came out once a week, but he wouldn't stay past a certain time like the rest of us did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below your thoughts and opinion. Which one of your internships did you prefer most? Have you been offered an internship? Which one are you deciding on? Let's have that conversation going down below, because I'm pretty sure it's going to help somebody. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Join this growing family. Help us get to 3,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.